A social media influencer and her mother have just been sentenced to life in prison after two men died during a high-speed car chase. They were found guilty of murdering 21-year-olds Saqib Hussain and Hashim Uzzaruddin. The men died when their cars were rammed on the A46 dual carriageway in 2022. The victims were initially chased by a masked gang recruited by the mother and daughter. Now, the judge said that TikTok and Instagram were at the heart of what he called a cold-blooded.
It is said that pride comes before a fall, and that is exactly what happened in this story. Before we go far, be sure you subscribe to this community, and reminder for you, fear the living as they're extremely dangerous than the non-living. Today's case takes us to United Kingdom, and the center of all this is one Mahek Bukhari. I'm going to go with Bukhari. Mahek Bukhari was born in 1999, and she had developed a reputation as an online personality, frequently sharing makeup and lifestyle tips as well as fashion advice. With nearly 130,000 followers on TikTok, 45,000 followers on Instagram, and 3,900 subscribers on her YouTube channel, Mahek was beginning to create a name for herself beyond her immediate cycle. Her social media platforms reveal a fashion graduate with numerous friends who spent her weekends partying in Manchester and dancing to 10-second music clips in her family's bedroom. What appeared as a close family bond took a sinister turn in February of 2022 in what became a story of love, obsession, extortion, and ultimately cold-blooded murder. In 2020, Mahek's mother felt bored in her 20-decade marriage and decided to look for fun somewhere else, and that is how Saqib Hussain comes into the picture. Saqib was 18 years when they started an affair. For Ansreen, the mother of Mahek, it was nothing serious. But for Saqib, he actually fell so deeply in love with Ansreen. So he spent over £3,000 buying Ansreen gifts, taking her to dinner dates, and buying her jewelries. But after 3 years, she decided to end the relationship, of which Saqib didn't take it well. Desperate to have her back, he started blackmailing her. You see, these people not only got intimate, but they also recorded their intimate acts on Saqib's phone. Now, that is a dangerous game, and these explicit videos are what were used to blackmail Ansreen. Using sexually explicit images taken during their intimate moments together, he began to threaten that he's going to send them to Miss Ansreen. Oh, that name is so difficult. That he's going to send it to Miss Ansreen's husband and son. She then asked her daughter for advice. First of all, who does that? And second of all, are you mad? Have you gone bonkers? Are you bananas? Now, let me put this into a little context. It is only the daughter who knew about the affair. That is how close they were. They were not like mother and daughter relationship. They were BFF. They talked of paying back the £3,000 so that he can keep quiet and delete the videos. But a thought came to them that he will not delete it after the payment. So what do? They then decided to jump him, take the phone, and then erase the videos. Easy peasy, right? Well, not in this case. It was from then onwards that a drastic plan was set in motion to silence Hussein in whichever way was necessary and regardless of the cost. So Mahek recruits her friend and her friend recruits others. Strength in number, they say. They were to use the strength in numbers to intimidate him into handing over his phone so that they can erase the contents. On 11th February 2022, before midnight, there was a meeting that was supposed to take place between the two parties. Saqib asked his childhood friend Muhammad Hashim to meet the two women, like to help him be the bodyguard or a witness to meet the two women. The video footage from Tesco car park showed that Saqib and his friends actually never got out of the car. When they drove in, they saw two vehicles instead of one. That is Audi TT and Seat Leon. Is it Seat Leon? Seat Leon? And they became suspicious. As they drove out, the two cars started to pursue them. In their last moments, Hussein made a desperate call to 999, which he could be heard saying, "I'm being followed by two vehicles. They're trying to block me in. They've got balaclavas on. They're trying to run me off the road. They're trying to kill me. I am going to die." A short scream was heard with the sound of a collision before the call ended abruptly. The dramatic car crash resulted in Hussein and his friend being engulfed in a fireball after their vehicles was rammed off the A46 dual carriageway. Their car set ablaze due to the collision and the two men were trapped in, and you know what happened next. After the suspects were arrested, they gave contradictory statements. They claimed that they had been traveling to a shisha bar in Nottingham and had no intentions of ramming the car off the road. Now, I want you to listen to Mahek's story during her interrogation. Okay? You'll just see how this lady is just out of touch. Just listen to it. It's so crazy.
Me and May went. No, yeah, we went.
Where were you? Where was that?
So we stayed here, and then we went straight to Nottingham.
Right. Okay. In the Audi.
Yes, Audi.
Right.
There's a car that's coming on the right hand side, a Seat Leon, don't know the model or anything, but it was blue, comes straight down, no speed, nothing, normal on the right hand side. We were always on the left hand side. This right hand side car's come now, the Leon, the blue one, has come straight next to me and come right in front of me, not very close. I've always said to myself, I'm a very good driver when it comes to this. I've been driving for 5 years, 45 years, and I've said to myself, always keep a 2 to 3 second rule gap, always, when I've said to myself, always done that. So this car's come not close, I've always braked. So I was doing 60, it was 70, I think it was 70 on the dual carriage or 60. I was doing 50 straight away, went back, went to 50 to 60, went back. This car didn't do anything to me. I don't know who, just a normal car going on the right to the left. The silver car, I don't know which brand it was, model. It's come zooming down. I've kept this 2 to 3 second rule gap, and the blue Leon's in front. I'm at the back. This silver car's come and cut into the middle, so we're basically all 3 cars very close. I braked and I said to my mum, "What is this car trying to do?" And my mum said, "May, just keep your distance. Everything's going to be okay. It's okay." Just a reckless few people just reckless because they know it's all the way down. If there's any cameras, there's going to be they must know there's no cameras. So they've gone all the way down. They've cut into my car. I've kept my distance. I braked. I was, I think, got to at least 40 because there was no cars behind me. Going to 40. This car was not threatening me, but agitating the blue car. Agitating the blue. So the blue car went onto the right lane, which is the overtaking lane, and the silver car went onto the right lane with the same car as the blue. So then the blue car went onto the left, and the silver car kept to the left, and it was just harassing. Like the blue car was trying to let you go, like go, you can go now because I'm letting you go. But this silver car was not letting the blue car go. So I was thinking, okay, well, they're not agitating me, they're not trying to put me off my driving. I'm going on my left lane, I'm further away from these cars. So like I said, they were doing their own thing. I've gone past on the right lane now. The blue car's in front always, the silver car was behind. I've gone past and I've gone further away from this car on the left side, and then the blue car has caught up with me on the right side. I don't know who they are. I didn't even see the silver car as well. And the silver car, all I hear is like a you can hear like a bang, but not a big bang. It was like you hit behind me, basically. The silver car's hit the blue car at the back like a touch, but you can tell the blue car has gone a bit faster. So I looked at my mum and I goes, Mum, what is going on? What is wrong with, are they I don't know if they're drunk, what are they trying to do to this blue car in general? So my mum goes, May, like I said, leave it. You're not involved. You don't know what's going on. You just go straight on and leave it. I goes, okay, that's fine. This blue car's gone straight now, and this silver car's gone behind. And as soon as I said, Mum, as soon as we see a slip road, we're gonna go to a slip road. We've gone forward, and the silver car's hit the back of the blue car. The blue car, see it, like Leon's gone, completely gone. As soon as I've turned around, this silver car's gone. Out from I didn't see, all I've seen is they've hit, and all I see is right, like a swerved, the silver car swerved to not my side, to the other side of the dual carriageway where the metal bits are, basically. And I didn't see the car after that. I didn't hear a bang. Apparently there was mentioned there was a tree. I didn't see no tree. I didn't see anything. I've gone straight on. I looked at my mum and I said, Mum, what? I was just in shock. She goes, May, there's a slip road.
Now, do you see what I meant when I said that she was completely out of touch? Like, her self-confidence is so high when she's lying. Like, this woman can lie for Africa, I tell you. This woman can lie for Africa. Now, she, first of all, which really left me so surprised, and I'm still surprised up to date, is that when she was asked for her phone pin, because now she was under arrest, so obviously had a warranty for all these things, she provided a wrong pin to her phone, and she claimed it was due to panicking. Interesting. Now, during the trial, she had admitted to lying to both the police and the previous jury concerning the events on the A46 lane, and claimed that the reason for her false statement and providing the wrong PIN to her phone was due to panicking. Can you believe she actually... Anyway, I mean, Kenya, you dare do that, you'll be smacked by the police. Mahek Bukhari was sentenced to life in prison on September after being found guilty of murder at Leicester Crown Court. Her mother, who was 46 by then, must serve a minimum of 26 years and 9 months after being convicted of the same charge. Now, when we say she has been sentenced to life, she was sentenced for, I think it was 32 or 36 years. So that is the minimum that she has to serve. And before it's not that she's that is like a life sentence in UK. So it means that she's so what it means for her is when she has served those 30 plus years and she wants to get out, she has to go through the parole board, and it's the parole board who is going to examine her if she's safe for the society, if she has any remorse or if she has changed. Good behavior is not going to give her anything. She goes there, she has a good behavior, that is not going to give her anything at all. She goes there and let's say does what, like literally, whether she's a good girl sorry, or she continues being a bad girl behind bars, she has to go through the parole board for her to come out, and the parole board has her future in their hands, so they can either deny it or approve it. Now, her mother will serve the minimum of 26. With that one too, it's not yet clear because it was 26. With all that, it's like still a life sentence. And in the sentencing, Judge Timothy Spencer said Bukhari's Tauri fame as a social media influencer had made her utterly self-obsessed, which you can see via the interview, with a wholly unjustified sense of entitlement and no apparent awareness of the impact she has on others, oblivious to the damage she did. He also added that the prosecution were right to categorize this case as a cold-blooded murder. Fellow defendants Reham Kawan, 29, and Raiz Jamal, 23, were also sentenced to life after being found guilty of 2 counts of murder. Raiz Jamal must serve 31 years, while Kawan's face a minimum of 26 years and 10 months. So it's still the same thing. So their life, when they want to go out, it's on the parole board. Natasha Akhtar, 23, and Amir Jamal, 28, and Sanaf Ghulam Mustafa, 23, were all found not guilty of murder but guilty of 2 counts of manslaughter. Akhtar was sentenced to 11 and 8 months, while Amir Jamal faces 14 years and 8 months, and Ghulam Mustafa 14 years and 9 months. Another defendant, Muhammad Patel, was found not guilty of murder or manslaughter. This is just one of the cases of TikTokers, or let me say influencers, going rogue. And this case is really sad because this was just nothing. But at the same time, we can't also ignore the fact that these things happen. The only difference that it happened is that the child took part in the mother's or the parents' idiocy or whatever it is. So I don't feel pity for them because they were not even remorseful. Like Mahek was totally not remorseful. She was just out of touch, emotionless. She was just there. Now, I think that's the end of whatever it is that I had for you today. I'm ending this really badly, forgive me, but I will see you on my next video. Until then, make sure you slide that button and subscribe and like, and then I want to hear your comments down below. I don't know why you guys are not commenting, but I would really love if you commented. Anyway, bye.